You don't notice yourself falling behind. That's the scary part. It's not like a movie. There's no dramatic moment where everything falls apart. No alarm goes off telling you you're slipping. You just wake up one day, a year older, in the exact same spot, and you realize everyone around you kept moving while you stood still. Right now you feel fine. You feel like you have time. School's almost out, or it's the weekend, or it's just a normal day, and there's this quiet little voice telling you you'll start later. You'll lock in next week. You'll get serious next month, after summer, after New Year's, when things finally calm down. But let me describe your last 6 months back to you. You woke up late. You reached for your phone before you even sat up. You scrolled past people doing more than you while you laid there doing nothing. You told yourself, today would be different. Then you blinked, and it was 9 p.m., and you've done none of the things you said you would. And then you did the same thing the next day, and the next. And somehow 6 months disappeared, and you've got nothing to show for them. That's what falling behind actually looks like. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's a slow, quiet leak that you don't feel until you look up and the gap is already huge. Here's the truth nobody explains to you. Falling behind is invisible because it happens in slow motion. If you lost a whole year of your life all at once, you'd panic. If someone took 365 days from you in a single afternoon, you'd treat it like an emergency. But that's not how it works. You lose it 20 minutes at a time. An hour here, an afternoon there, a whole Saturday gone to a screen. And because every piece is small, your brain never sounds the alarm. You feel like you're doing fine because the day didn't hurt, but days stack, and the people pulling ahead of you aren't smarter than you. They're not more talented than you. They just stop losing the small pieces. Let me give you the math, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. 1 hour a day, that's it. 1 hour a day on a single thing, a skill, a craft, your body, a business, is 365 hours in a year. That's more than 15 full around-the-clock days. 2 straight weeks of focused work that everyone scrolling past you will never put in. 1 hour a day for 1 year makes you better than 95% of people will ever be at almost anything. Not because the hour is magic, because almost nobody is willing to do the boring thing every single day. When no one's watching and nothing's happening yet. And that's the part that breaks people. The reps don't pay off right away. You'll do the hour for a week and feel nothing. You'll do it for a month and barely see a difference. And that is exactly where most people quit. They confuse no results yet with this doesn't work. And they tap out right before it would have started to show. Progress isn't a straight line. Bro, it's flat, 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 and then it's a wall going straight up. But you only ever hit that wall is if you survive the flat part. The flat part is the test. The flat part is where everybody else goes back to the couch. So why don't you start? It's not that you don't know what to do. You know exactly what to do. You watched 100 videos about it. The real reason is that starting feels pointless when you're at zero. You look at where you want to be, then you look at where you are. And the gap feels so big that doing one small thing feels like nothing. So you do nothing instead. But here's what you've got backwards. You don't close that gap by staring at it. You close it by making it boring. 1 rep, 1 hour, today. Not the whole plan, not the perfect version, not on Monday, today. I'll be real with you for a second. I lost almost 2 years like this. I wasn't doing anything destructive. I wasn't some disaster. I was just comfortable. I'd tell myself I was figuring things out, but really, I was just waiting to feel ready, waiting for motivation to show up and carry me. It never came. I watched people I started out even with pull so far ahead that it stopped feeling like a gap and started feeling like a different league. And the worst part wasn't the lost time. It was realizing that the only thing standing between me and all of it was one decision I refused to make for 2 years. The decision to start before I felt like it. So here's what you do. Starting today, and it's simple enough that you've got no excuse left. Pick one thing, just one, not five. The gym, a skill, a project. Just pick one. Give it 1 hour a day, every day, before you let yourself touch the fun stuff. Do it on the days you feel like it. Do it harder on the days you don't, because those are the days that actually count. You don't need motivation. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings don't show up on schedule. What you need is a decision you make one time, and then stop renegotiating every single morning. Stop measuring it by how you feel. You will not feel different tomorrow. You won't feel like a new person next week. Measure it by whether you did the rep, not by whether you feel changed. Stack enough reps, and the feeling catches up on its own. The version of you that you keep saying you'll become someday, he doesn't get built in some big dramatic moment. He gets built in the boring hour you put in today, while everyone else waits for some day that never comes. And while you're putting in that work, you've got to stop doing the one thing that quietly kills more potential than laziness ever could. Watching everyone else win. You open your phone and it's a highlight reel. Someone's shredded, someone's making money, someone's traveling, building, winning. And you sit there and soak it in. And it tricks your brain into feeling like you did something, when all you did was watch someone else do it. Comparison doesn't light a fire under you. It drains you. It makes you feel behind without making you move. So flip it. The second you catch yourself studying someone else's life, put the phone down and go add one rep to your own. And don't tell me you don't have the time. You already have the hour. Be honest. Track where your day actually goes, just once, and you'll find it. 2, 3, 4 hours gone to a screen you won't even remember tomorrow. You don't need more time. You need to take back the time you're already throwing away. Cut 1 hour of the scroll. That's it. That's your hour. It was sitting there the whole time. So here's where you actually are. You're standing at a fork right now, today. Whether you feel it or not, down one path you keep watching. Down one path you keep waiting. You stay comfortable. You tell yourself next week, next month, after summer, and you wake up a year from now in this exact spot, watching everyone else live the life you kept promising you'd start. Same room, same regret, just older. Down the other path, you do one boring hour today, then again tomorrow, and a year from now, you look up and you're the one who pulled ahead. You're the one people start asking, how did you do it? And your answer is going to sound almost too simple. You just stopped waiting. You're not behind because you're not capable. You're behind because you're behind because you keep starting tomorrow. So don't. Pick your one thing, put in your 1 hour and start it today while it still counts. I'll see you at the top.